1, 2, 3, 4. Hi guys, Dan here from Your Guitar Academy, and today we're working with the Guitar Magazine to bring you a video on the Hey Joe guitar solo. It's an absolutely awesome solo from Jimi Hendrix. It's just perfect in every way. It's all based in the E minor pentatonic shape 1, and I'm going to take you through how to play it. So the E minor pentatonic shape 1 is way up here on the 12th fret. And that's the scale we're going to use. I'm just going to turn off the tube screamer for now because we don't need that sound quite this second, just while we're teaching through it. Now I'm going to take the 15th fret on the B string for my first note, so the big old bend. Okay, and I'm going to slowly get up to that bend. It's a full tone bend, okay? Then I'm going to come down through my pentatonic shape. So I'm very much going down through the shape. When I get to the 14th fret of the G string, I'm going to bend up, down, pull off, come back to the low E string, the low E note, and then grab that G note, G string 12th fret. So we get this, the bend, okay, one more time, that's lick 1. Now I just really like doing that bend slowly to start with, but you can go straight up. Okay, whatever you prefer, whatever you like the sound of best. For me, it works best with that slow rise to the bend. I just like that. Now the next lick sounds like this. Okay, so it's a very similar take on the first lick, but just slightly different. We start again exactly the same, so the bend, whole tone bend. And then we come down the pentatonic just the same way. Okay, so 12, 15, pull off to 12. But here, instead of going bend up and down, we're going to bend up, then we're going to grab the B string 12th fret. Then we're going to come back to the 14th fret. And then we're going to go 12, 14, 12. And then hit the low E note. Okay, so the D string, 14th fret. Okay, sounds like this. Okay, and I'll do that for you one more time. Okay, so there's lick 1 and lick 2. Okay, now lick 3 is a bit of a concoction of various sounds and ideas. Okay. But it goes like this. So, we've got all these little bits. This is just kind of like little stabs of attack, and I really love these. It's all just in that pentatonic shape still. But basically, we start with this. So just literally 12, 14, 12. Nice and simple. Then you can hit the low E string if you want to. I didn't do it in the example, but you can hit a nice big low E, which is really cool. And then you go from 12 to 14 with a slide. 12, 14, 12, little bluesy bend, bluesy curl, back to that root. Remember, with any bluesy bends like that, where you're doing a quarter bend, you bend it down and you stop, or you bend it up and you stop. But you don't let it, you don't hear it come back. Okay, so you don't hear this. Or you just hear. And all I'm doing is I'm just stopping it dead by just touching the plectrum on the G string, like that, and then hitting the root, okay? Then the last part of this lick, we're just gonna jump up onto that 15th fret B string again and bend it up once, a bit slower, stopping it dead at the top, and then bending it up a second time, much quicker, and with some vibrato. So you're doing really wide vibrato on top of that bend. One tip when learning vibrato like that is just make sure that you hear the note that you get to first, and then you come down, up, like this. So you don't really go over the top of the note, you go down from it, back to it, down from it, back to it, down from it, back to it, okay? Okay, and you just gradually, as you get more confident, you speed that up. Okay, but it's exactly the same. If I slowed that down, what I'm doing fast there, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so it's nice and slow. So that's the first half of the solo. I'll just play it for you all together, nice and steadily. So lick 1. Lick 2. Lick 3. Okay, now let's move into the next lick. Lick number 4 sounds like this. Probably the best lick in the whole thing. It's just so cool, and it is quite tricky to get up to pace. So we're just using a kind of doubling effect. So we're very much flattening our first finger against the 12th fret of the B and the E string, okay? And we're using the little finger or the third, whichever you feel most comfortable with, to just go. Okay, so on, sorry, 12, 12, then 15 and 12, then off to 12, 12 again. Then whilst keeping that there, I'm going to grab the 14th fret of the G string and bend it up a tone, but slowly, so you get that nice dissonant sound, you know, as they slowly match. Then the same again. So you're going to do 12, 15, same bend, and then hit that final note. Okay, or that can just be a double note still on the double 12. So it's all doubled up. I'm also trying to do all downstrokes just to get that extra aggression. You can hear how cool that sounds when you really attack it. Then to finish off that lick, we're going to jump down to the 12th fret, then 14th fret, and then flatten our third finger, sorry, to get this kind of really bluesy sound where we're just going to hit the 14th fret on the B and the G string, and then 12th fret on the B and the G string. Now I've kind of added in that double sound there. I think Hendrix just does the single note, but I really like the doubling up there. So that lick altogether really slow is this. Okay. Now our next lick sounds like this. Still, in an unbelievable way, still using that pentatonic shape 1. Every lick is so different, every lick is so cool. It just shows how creative this guy was with just one pentatonic shape. So here we do that classic bluesy, we're going to go little half bend through 12th fret and 12th fret, and then grab the 15th fret at the top, and this bend is super cool. We're going up really quickly, but down slowly, okay? That's how you get the intensity on this bend. Okay, so up quick, down slowly. And it just sounds so aggressive when you hear that. It just flies out of the mix. Okay, so you've got to really make sure you've got the pressure on that. All 3 fingers behind that bend as it goes up. Back to the 12th fret before jumping again back to that bend on the 14th fret of the G string. Okay, it's a half step bend or even just maybe pushing into a whole step bend, but fundamentally we very quickly jump over to the 15th fret, then the 12th fret, then back to the 15th fret, and then you'll bend up, down and off. Okay, like this. One more time. So that lick altogether is this. and then. So that's the whole second part of the solo. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go to my looper. I'm just going to, we have the full pace version on here, so let me just get rid of that for a second. I'm just going to do a nice slow loop round of the chords and then slowly play through the solo, okay? With the chords, I'm just going to do very, very closed off power chords like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. When it comes round after that E, I'm going to play the solo for you. I'll count you in, do it nice and slowly, and you'll hear what it sounds like, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we have it. So even at that pace, it's still quite a challenge. Really, to get this solo absolutely mastered, you've got to take care of the intricacies. All the bends are correct, the vibrato, the aggression in some of the notes. It all adds to making this such a cool solo. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Please comment below, let us know what you thought, and also let us know what other songs and lessons you'd like to see. And we'll see you next time for another video.